Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be making 2 rugs in this video. It's actually the first video I've done and maybe like the 5th or 6th rug, well 5th and 6th rug. So yeah, I'm just stretching the burlap out right now, just getting it to size. Got to make sure it's nice and tight so I don't rip it when I'm putting the gun in. Like I say, I'm still fairly new to tufting, so one of the rugs goes alright and the other one's a bit, I ran into a few issues. I had to troubleshoot. The yarn was a bit dodgy for me anyway. Put it down to the gun for now. So yeah, I just get the projector set up and put it on the burlap and then trace over it with a marker pen just so I've got a rough guideline. I'm using burlap for now. I know there's monk's cloth and tufting cloth and that, but it's just, it's too expensive, especially when I'm just, starting out, learning how to do it, getting used to the equipment and how to put it all together and that. I like to do this just in little bursts, just so it's a bit more accurate. So, just an image I got off Google. The Freiza was as well, but I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan, so I really wanted to do a Dragon Ball rug. Definitely be doing more in the future as well. Really satisfying, when you speed it up a bit and just watch the process and it goes in like that. I mean, he looks a bit busted right now, let's be real, but it gets a bit better. The white looks great on a rug, I must admit. I've done 5 or 6 rugs now. I did a couple customs for friends, and I did a big Supreme one in the white. Just looks great. It's just, I know it probably gets dirty really quickly, but it's just, a really nice colour on a rug. I probably wouldn't have one myself like that, but looks good. I definitely chose the wrong shades for his head. I wish I had a lighter purple or maybe a darker purple so I could have, switched them up a bit. But I had to go with the light pink here for his big dome. There we go, beautiful. Onto the Smiley now. Love the orange, really nice and vibrant. I get this quite a lot though, like when I'm putting this in, see how it's dead long on the left there. Don't really know why that is, it's just not cutting properly. It might be a bit too close together or getting caught up, but could be the gun, the scissors aren't sharp enough, or could be anything, probably my technique. Yeah, this rug was going really well with the black and the orange and the green there. Too good to be true, I was thinking. And then when I moved on to the yellow next, I started to have a few problems. It was just a bit thin, it wasn't cutting properly. Not quite sure why that is, but I'll figure it out. Maybe it's yarn, maybe I just wasn't pushing hard enough. I know the burlap tends to stretch and deform quite a lot, so you got to keep stretching it back out, so that could have been it. But you know, I made do, got it all in there. Actually ripped it up here, you can see I'm in the way now, but just ripped it up on the left there, so I had to do a little orange patch just so I could stick it down after the glue had dried. So yeah, I'm just shearing off the little bits. Gluing it all up. It's a bit dark here because it was pushing 10 o'clock and I was using the shears. I was rushing a little bit to try and get it all done. Just slap it on. Then just wait 24 hours for it to dry, and then here we are on the next day, just doing the backing. I've tried a few different types of backing. There's some thick foam which you can get, and I'll probably get some black felt which I'll probably start using in the future just to give it more weight. For this one I just used a burlap, and I was actually really surprised with the look of it, because I actually think the burlap on the back as well just looks great. It's quite tough as well, it's a tough material, you know, so I think it actually works really well. Looks good. Looking busted up, but he gets better, he gets a bit cleaner, I promise. Go get the glue gun just to stick down the sides there. I must admit the burlap on the corners is a bit frail. Oh, I've got a plaster on my finger now. It's I was putting the hot glue on and I got the hot glue on my finger, ripped it off, and some of the skin come off with it, so lesson learned. Yeah, that patch went in quite nice. It shows up a bit more now. I think that's because I sheared it down a bit too much, especially in that part, and it sort of moved it. Maybe could have put a bit of weight on when I put the glue on just to hold it down for 5 or so minutes to solidify it. You know, this is probably the best part for me when I'm shearing it. It's also the most nerve-wracking part though, because the further down you shear it, the more imperfections show out, and I'm still, you know, trying to get a nice sort of thick, even coat all over the rugs. Onto the Freiza one. Comes out looking great. Really happy with this one. The other one's alright, the Smiley. I'll probably keep it. I can't really, you know, justify selling it. One thing that I noticed with these is I did the edges a little bit too thin on the yarn, especially on the Smiley one. The burlap shows through on the corners, so I need to, you know, just there you can see at the bottom there, I just need to make it a bit thicker on the sides there. Yeah, overall really happy, really impressed with it, really enjoyed myself, so I can't wait to do the next few.